And the torture continues. Good evening, everyone. Okay, well, on to day 2 of this project. I gotta be honest, this is probably, of the 3 games that I had planned for this week, this is probably the one that I was the most anticipating, or the most quote-unquote optimistic for. I had them. Solely because this was one of the last games that I actually had planned to play this season, but because we're crunching on time, I guess we can only do a one-off of this. But I wanted to do this and the next game that we're going to play through tomorrow. Actually, it was going to be like the last 2 games that we were going to do this season. For those of you who know me well, I'm a pretty big Mega Man fan. More so the classic series, but I'll enjoy a good X game here and there. Namely the Super Nintendo ones, but I have played a little bit of Mega Man X4. I especially love Zero in X4. Once you really get around to playing X4, you don't really want to play as X anymore. And that's kind of a theme for this game today. What happened to X? Because you don't actually get to play as X in this game until like halfway through. This is one of the few games where you actually have to unlock the main character of the game, kind of like Mario 64 DS. But I've only heard very harsh things about this game. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one. Let me crack open my beer right away. I would also suggest you guys, again, for all this week, I would suggest you guys get alcohol, because I'm probably going to need more than one, too. Alright. Okay. I'm honestly got surprised that with this game, they actually managed to make one more after this. Like, this wasn't even a game that killed the X series. There's still one more that came out after this, and then that was the end of it. They only made 8 of these. But this was coming out at a time where most Mega Man games were kind of getting oversaturated. Especially with the Battle Network series kind of being a new thing. Where's my... Oh. There we go. So I've had this sitting on my PS2 for a while, but I've never gotten around to taking a look at it. I have seen other people play through this game, and oh boy, once we get to Flame High stage, you'll understand why this game was critically banned. And of course, like with Bubsy 3D yesterday, once we play about 2.5-ish hours, I'm probably gonna throw the controller out in anger, and we're gonna ask what happened with this game. All right, where are we? Huh, I don't have X8 on my PS2. I don't know why. Probably add that before I pack everything up. Oh, Mega Man. Can't believe this game is finally 20 years old. Also, likewise with Mega Man X, I'm surprised that they went as far as they did. This is the only Mega Man X game that plays in like a full 3D environment like this. After this, they realized how bad it was for the series. I mean, they didn't even start doing this until this point, even with the PlayStation series. But after this, they realized how bad this game worked in 3D, and they got back to 2D with X8. So yeah, you get to play as Zero, thank God, but this other guy that you play as debuts in this game, and he's supposed to be like a prodigy or like a protogen to X and Zero. Yeah, this guy, Axel. Let me... The audacity that they re-released this game with the Legacy Collection. Wow.
Mega Man X7.
Granted, it was the Legacy Collection 2, but given the choice between X1 through X4 and X5 through X8, which one would you rather play? I didn't need to play another Mega Man X game after 4 anyways. I thought the series peaked at 4. Probably help if I break down these levels. There we go. Alright. Oh, you're also going to see where this game fails in the audio department too, when you get to playing higher note stage.
Mega Man X7.
Y'all ready, folks? Crack open those beers. By the way, completely different voice cast between X7 and X8 as well.
This is it. Ready to rock?
I'm always ready.
You're not, Rock.
What the? You wait here.
But yeah, most of these Mega Man X games open up with the intro stage. They've done that for the
I
classic
guess
series.
you've heard of Red Alert.
I should be safe here. Somebody must have leaked the information. Huh? Who's there? It's Mia Luz.
Oh, and what? And why don't I care?
It was the perfect plan. How did they find out? Hmm? You're not very sharp, are you? What the? You were the traitor?
No. I took care of him a second ago.
What happened? How did you do that?
If they were going to go for an uncanny look with the 3D, they should have done it when they were doing this on PS1. Instead of, you know, anime FMV cutscenes.
Sometime in the 22nd century. Thanks to the Reploids, even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery. But crimes perpetrated by Mavericks were on the rise. The Maverick Hunters was the official organization that responded to incidents involving
So I've yet to try the
Mavericks.
PSP Mega Man game.
One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead worked to achieve more peaceful solutions.
And you don't see him until like halfway into this game too.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
Oh my god, it's already terrible.
With the Maverick Hunters crippled by X's retirement, an underground organization filled the vacuum. And thus, Red Alert, the illegal band of bounty hunters who pursued Mavericks, was born. Soon, there was not a single Reploid that had not heard of Red Alert and their charismatic leader, Red. One day, a young Reploid and key member of Red Alert made the decision to leave the group. This decision...
Yeah, most if not any of this plot doesn't have anything to do with how bad this game is.
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter. On my own.
And thus, a new battle began.
And that's the idiot that we get to play as.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mega Man X7. And this is Axel. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I should probably mention. All the... Hold on. This basically takes out the challenge of ever... This basically takes out the challenge of anything in this game because all of the weapon targeting is automatic lock-on instead of having to do it manually. Some of these segments play in 2D like this, but most of the gameplay is in both the segments. Oh. Okay. Making this a pitifully easy Mega Man game. I'm gonna forget it. Yeah, here's the previous section. Oh yeah, you're going to get a lot of prompts for pressing select in this game too. For generally the most either the most obvious stuff or stuff that you don't need to know. It's almost like Dead Rising. If you ever played the first Dead Rising, where Otis Washington keeps calling you over and over again, tell you just random stuff that you really need to know, and then he just keeps calling you back. God, please. Why are they red? We can just keep doing this. My God, open up already. Finally! Jesus. Why'd that take so long? Alright. Here we go again.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
Oh no, son. My sweet summer child. Oh, buddy boy. Really beginning. Yay!
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
Holy crap, Zero. You dropped your balls a little bit there, bud. God, Zero sounds like Knuckles in this game. It might almost even be better to play with the keypad. Come on. There we go. You know how much faster paced the pacing was in like the Super Nintendo Mega Man X games? This one feels way more slow in 3D.
Ready?
Like even the PlayStation 1, with how advanced their graphics were, with how advanced it felt way faster. Let's go. I love how it doesn't matter which direction I'm facing, I'm still hitting them regardless. Now we're still playing. Nope, now we're playing in 3D. I know how I usually said that 3D environments don't work well for me if I have to play with head like this. This is fine. This should be fine enough. This, on the other hand. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ready?
I think at a later point in the game you're able to switch between Zero and Axel, just to see whose style fits better. But because I played Zero so much in X4, I think I might stick with Zero as best as I can. Oh.
Out of the way!
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on!
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
You're going to learn to hate Axel by the end of this day.
What's going on?
Move, move, move. Oh, come on! Oh, that's 3 lives gone.
Mega Man.
We gotta do that all over again, don't we? Yep. Just the intro stage alone.
Mega Man X7.
Alright. Back to that stupid door puzzle again.
Ready?
Let's see if I can get through this faster. I'm gonna try dashing through as best as I can. I know, like I said, I know Mega Man X games are usually supposed to be challenging, probably more so than the classic counterpart. But the fact that they added an auto-lock system to this game just completely negates the challenge out of them. So much faster.
Phew.
Oh my god, it's
Somebody please tell me
unskippable.
I'm through with the worst of it.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
I also get that this is also supposed to be kind of phasing off the original Mega Man X intro stage. But knowing that this has already been done 6 times prior before, plus a couple of Game Boy entries. Yeah, does anybody remember the Mega Man X games on Game Boy Color at all? 2 that were there. Alright. I at least want to get through a couple of the Maverick stages. Never mind getting to Sigma, if we only have 3 hours to do this. If I can even stomach getting to these stages. Oh, never mind. This hitbox is that big, I could just hit him while standing down. Well, doing a little bit better for an intro stage. I'm literally just mashing the square button. There's nothing to this game. Oh, you can air dash? No! Oh, shit. Yeah, you can air dash. Okay, that's good to know.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Nudge her in, pal.
What's going on?
Alright. Don't bother fighting it.
You've got some explaining to do.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak.
Can't we tag team this?
You're Zero, so you can handle this, right? I'm
Bold
Axel.
assumption.
Call me if you need a hand.
Oh, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
The less I have to play with Axel, the better. I am about to die.
Ready?
Ah.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
It's all unskippable, is it?
Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in
Yeah,
danger.
it's all
Just
unskippable.
stand there. Get a move on.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Typical cutscenes. Mash X until it's over.
What's going on? You've got some explaining to do.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak. You're Zero, so you can handle this, right? I'm Axel. Call me if you need a hand.
L2, right?
Oh, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
I love how their mouths don't even move. This is only for PlayStation 2 and they haven't figured out mouth work on this model. Oh my god, he's flashing so much.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, they do have their own. They do have their own life bars, that's good. Done. It's literally just stand there and mash square until he's dead. Zero strategy.
I'm not gonna run off. So could you take this thing off? It makes me feel like a criminal.
Feel like a criminal?
Okay. Maybe what I did was wrong, but like we were a perfect team, don't you think? When we kicked that big dude's butt, I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo.
He's already got a partner, pal. And he's 3 days from retirement.
So where's X been lately? I haven't seen him around.
Dead.
Sit tight. He's just beyond this door. Here he is.
Nice work, Zero.
What is that place?
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
I guess so. I had no idea they'd send that kind of gear after us.
Here? Who's after you?
Man, does that voice not fit X.
Believe it or not,
The one from X4 fit him better.
Red Alert? You mean that gang of wannabe vigilantes?
Do you realize how much damage your internal bickering has caused?
Yeah, when we talk about games that have terrible voice acting, why don't we bring this one up? Why is it always X4 that gets
What happened
the
as a
spotlight?
result, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Do you have any idea?
X cool it. All right, Axel. Why don't you start by telling us why you left?
Red Alert changed. They're no better than murderers.
It only
now.
took one
They
station
used
to
me.
disappear.
We used to only attack the bad guys.
Jesus.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna get another one at halftime.
They're going to come for Axel, no doubt.
This is our chance. Red Alert has caused us far too much trouble.
How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this madness to continue.
I know what you mean, X. But we can't talk them out of this. Sometimes
So,
fighting's
why
the only
exactly
choice.
can't I play as X in the beginning of the
That's
game?
quite enough. You need to back off and pay the dues for your crimes.
Besides his PTSD.
Aelia, what happened?
Unidentified transmission. Feeding
Oh,
fire.
yeah. Speaking of Otis Washington, you'll be hearing a lot of calls from her lately in this game.
You getting this, hunters? I'm Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert. I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands, but in any case, I want Axel back. Now, don't you worry. I know he won't come back easily. So how about this?
What's
Like
your
you,
offer?
we're hunters. We've trashed our share of Mavericks. So how about a duel? A duel to determine who the real Maverick hunters are. I'm sure you won't mind if we use the Mavericks that we've captured so far. So the last one standing wins. If we lose, we'll surrender Axel to you. And if we win, well, we'll leave that to your imagination.
Good, take him. I don't want him in this
You've
game.
got to be kidding. Axel has nothing to do with us. We won't fight the likes of you for his sake.
Well, pretty big
Preemptive
talker.
question, but how did it get to this point?
We could care
in the
less
Mega Man
about
X
everyone
lineup?
like you. We just want Axel. He is
Where we went from
isn't he?
X and Zero battling side by side to whatever this happened. Like, what happened between probably X3, I want to imagine, and
They're
the
already on
PlayStation
move.
saga?
Mavericks
this
are
was the
showing up
story that we
across the
got?
map. I'll check for damage.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Well, this is turning into a real mess.
X, you said I need to pay my dues, right? So make me a Maverick Hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
Poor Zero's getting dragged into
You
this
have no
with this
business as a
kid.
hunter.
I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing.
If you had just gone back, the
Can't believe
problem
this
would
kid
have
made it
been
to
solved.
X8.
But I can see that won't be happening.
Right. These aren't run-of-the-mill criminals. They won't listen to reason. And even if Axel did go back, which he won't, would they stop their misdeeds? I don't think so.
Zero, you're my hero. Hey, I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick Hunter.
Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid.
We're not getting anywhere with
Poor
this.
kid's aspirations
I'm
are
ready
about to be
go.
crushed. I might use him in boss
wait.
fights, though.
I'm going by myself. As for you, you can do as you please.
Yeah. X, if I catch all the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick Hunter.
Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first. And don't forget this.
Okay, I won't let you down.
I'm going to let him down significantly. Jeez, you'd think the star... his fucking name is in the title. Why am I not playing this guy? You'd think the star of the show would be a playable character right off the bat.
This time, our only choice.
I still question why you don't get to play as Mario at the start of Mario 64
You've
DS.
made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression?
Like, imagine the next Super Mario Brothers game, but you get to play as Luigi, Toad, Yoshi, and everybody else except for Mario. And it's still called Super Mario Brothers. Alright, are we on the Maverick stages? Why are they giving me the second option if I want to go stage 6? What else can I do here? Oh my god, they have to run me through every single stage before I select it? All 8 of them? That's Flame High in Art Stage. We're gonna get to that later. We see in the 90s. Yeah, we did watch the Mario movie, the 93 Mario movie, recently in the Discord. The Director's Cut Extended version, too. And honestly, it's probably more memorable for me. That one was probably more memorable for me than the new Mario movie that came out this year. And I saw that one in theaters. Imagine if I have to do this for every single stage. After I beat one, it still has to run through these guys. Oh my god, they're explaining this to me like this is my first Mega Man X. I would feel awful if this was somebody's first Mega Man game. Alright, what do I want to do first? Well, the guy that I have pulled up says we should do Deep Forest, so... I mean, who else do I play as? I mean, there's other characters I get to play as in this game besides Zero and Axel. Or X for that matter.
Soldiers don't come.
Alright, let's see how 2.5D Mega Man X holds up.
Ready?
No.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Oh, yeah. Get prepared to hear that every friggin' 5 seconds.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Yeah. Be very prepared to hear that. Well, I just have to remember to switch characters before I die.
Here goes nothing.
So basically, play as Axel if you want to play on easy mode. This guy can hover, he has auto aim on.
Leave it.
Ready?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I want to give myself some sort of a challenge.
Can you hear me, Zero?
No.
Can you hear me, Zero?
No, I can't hear you. I don't want to leave. I'm already on my last life. I might as well reset.
Here goes nothing.
Oh! You have to hold the X button for it to, for the glide to work. Oh God, everything is a freaking explanation. See. I guess the idea is you can probably upgrade, depending on who you play as more, you can upgrade who you want to play. But, you know, I'll give it credit, that's probably a neat addition. But the fact that it has to explain everything to me like I'm 5 years old, that this is the first game that I've ever played, kind of pisses me off.
Ready?
Leave it to me.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
get through this as swiftly as I can, but I'm also kind of trying to rush through it.
Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing.
I'm already dead at 0. Okay, so Zero can double jump while Axel has his fly thing. That's the difference. We'll remember to hold X this time.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing. Time
Leave
to
it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
There's not even a charge up for this guy's blaster either. Like X's Buster.
leave it to me.
Oh, see you, Jack.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Can you hear me, Axel?
What? Unless you're what? Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Fucking assholes. I know we're only an hour into this, but I'm still not nearly as frustrated as I was with Mega Man, except for Bucky 3. At least not this quickly. I'll get there.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Come on. I get it. Mega Man is namely a mashing game anyways.
Can you hear me, Axel?
No. Oh.
I won't survive.
leave it to me.
Come on.
Here goes nothing.
I bet we're not even halfway through the stage.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time
leave it to me.
Can you hear me, Zero?
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Oh, come on! Alright, how far did I make it in that stage?
Ready?
Let's see how many stages we can beat today. That's probably just the main goal. The best goal that I got with Bumpy 3 was just getting more than halfway done with it. And once I rated Kyle, I told him how far I got into that. Even Kyle admitted that the end boss of Bumpy 3 was total bullshit with how badly it was programmed. Oh, it just starts me halfway through. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Can you hear me, Zero?
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Go. Ew.
Ready?
No. As I'll never be.
leave it to me.
Oh. Almost happened.
Can you hear me,
Here goes
Zero?
nothing.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Ready?
It's probably not even worth it to try and help those guys out if I don't have any upgrades yet. Now watch this also be an episode where the stage is harder than the boss itself. I can just switch back and forth between these two guys.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Down.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Oh, now there's no spikes.
leave it to me.
It's a pain in my thumbs.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me.
At this rate, I'm gonna exhaust both of these guys and myself by the time I'm done with the stage.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh! I won't give up. Time
leave it to me.
Oh, God.
Here goes nothing.
How much more of the stages? We didn't even get to the 3D part yet, have we? Yeah, no, we're still going. Oh, joy. Fuck, this is just one stage. Oh, boss time.
The great and wise Stone Kong. How could you, of all people, do such a thing?
We have already strayed from the path.
There is no light at the end of this tunnel.
Now, all we can do is stay true to our beliefs, wherever they might lead us.
But what Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated.
So why are you doing this?
I fight for loyalty. Ready yourself.
Warning! Warning!
Oh, that's a long boss fight. He one-hit KOs me.
Warning! Warning!
Alright, how far back do I go? Fuck, this is gonna drain my thumbs faster than I thought. Oh, it just sets me right at the boss. Okay, so it's at least it's not like the earlier Mega Man games, where if you die and you have to continue, you start from the beginning of the stage. I would hate that. This game's getting annoying, but at least... And I hate to see that it's being easy on me, even on normal difficulty.
You and I know they are being manipulated. I fight for loyalty. Ready your...
Warning! Warning!
Like, I don't want Mega Man games to... Alright, I want them to have some sort of challenge.
Try to dodge this.
Leave it to me. It's your...
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
This is all that there is to it, it's just mashing the square button in vain.
Just getting started.
Oh, no, never mind. I realized that the triangle button actually charges your shot.
Leave it to me.
God.
Try again. It's your...
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
What the hell am I doing mashing the square button at?
Here it goes.
Actually, it might actually be more effective to mash the square button.
I won't give
Try to dodge this.
Warning! Warning!
I hate how this boss fight starts, because that he immediately takes damage from it.
I won't give up.
Take this.
Come on. Will it actually be a triumph if I could beat one boss in this game? Got my thumb falling off my hand.
The great and Why, Stone? How could you, of all people, do such a thing?
We have already strayed from the path. Now, all we can do is stay true to our beliefs.
What Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated. I fight for loyalty. Ready?
Warning! Warning!
Oh!
Come on. I get that the first boss of any Mega Man game is always the hardest.
I won't give up.
But you think if you die, wouldn't that switch immediately to X or 0?
Leave it to me.
Try to dodge this. Take this. Try to dodge this.
Alright, so 0 deals more damage. That's good.
Try to dodge.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. I won't give
leave
up.
it to me.
What do I even get out of this? I really wish these cutscenes were skippable.
Something else.
So, you are Zero, the grace of whose attacks is like no other. I am Stone Calm. I live only to fight, just like you.
No, there's more to life than fighting.
Silence.
Define. Elaborate.
I've never seen a battle
I fight for my life every
as
day.
earth. We shall have the fight to end all fights.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Take
I
this.
won't give
leave
up.
it to me.
Oh god, please, get me out of this.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing.
It's fucking killing me.
Leave it to me.
Try to dodge this.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
The best I've done on this so far, just like halfway through.
leave it to me.
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it to
switch.
me. Try again.
Try it, John.
Here goes nothing. I won't give up.
Imagine doing this game, Buster Zero Saber only.
Warning! Warning!
Leave it to me. Try again.
My arms are fucking killing me, and this is just the first boss. Please.
You're something else.
So, you are Zero, the grace of whose attacks is like no other. I live only to
Give it a
fight,
couple more tries,
just
I'm gonna
like
be a run.
There's more to life than fighting.
Silence! I've never seen a battle reploid as perf. We shall have the fight to end all.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me.
Try to dodge this.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me.
Yeah, Zero has no special attacks.
Try to dodge this.
God. Alright, well, at least I got him halfway down.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. Try it. It's your
Here
Okay,
goes
fine,
nothing.
like that.
Oh.
Try to dodge this. getting started.
Leave it to me.
Try and dodge this.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh.
Take this.
I won't give up.
Leave it to me.
Try and dodge this.
Try again.
This is actually physically hurting me. I need a beer run. I'll be right back. I need to rest my thumbs for like 2 minutes. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Please, I need my own E-tanks to get through this nightmare. Ugh. Yeah, that's a spot. Alright. Warming up my thumbs again. This is unbearable. I just need to get past one of these guys. Yeah, I take back what I said about the stage being harder than the boss. It's not that it's a hard boss, it's that I don't have the timing down right. It's killing me.
You're something else.
So, you are Zero, the grace of whose attacks is like no other. I am Stone Calm. I live only to fight, just like you.
God, if the intro stage of this game was annoying as it was,
No.
you can only imagine how the rest of the game is.
Silence.
Why did they decide to go with
I've
Exit
never seen
Retirement
a
for this arc?
power employee as perfect as you. We shall have the fight to end all fights. On guard.
Warning! Warning!
Alright, here we go.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. It's
It's your here goes nothing. Huh? 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 Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing.
I'm down the wrong pipe.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing.
Try and dodge
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing.
Try and dodge this.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. Try.
It's your here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Oh, fuck! Come on!
Warning!
It's your
Here goes
God
nothing.
damn it! At least in a stick, this game shows no mercy.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's your here goes nothing.
Try and dodge this.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Try and dodge this.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Just getting started. Try and dodge this.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Try and dodge this.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh.
I'm a drunken mess.
Try and dodge this.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Try and dodge this.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh.
As soon as you switch, if you're in his hitbox, it automatically hits you. There's no iframe. That's what's also killing me.
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Try and dodge this.
Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Here goes nothing.
Try and dodge this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Finally! About cutting picking time! God, that one stage took like a fucking hour. Yeah, never mind Flame Hyanard. Alright. Void sticks. Do I just get Axel's weapon? Do I not get it for Zero too? Whatever. This game is already so monotonous. Alright, who's next? I hate that it has to ask everything twice.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert. Because I can copy the shape and abilities of Reploids. But it's far from perfect. Even with the copy shot, I can only copy the form of Reploids my own size. For the rest, it's only possible to copy their abilities.
And what purpose does this have to this game?
That's the thing. Even I don't know where I picked this up.
You don't know? How could you not know?
Don't know.
Oh my god, I legit feel my thumb blistering from that last
Red
fight.
found me, and I've been defeating enemies ever since.
Alright. Who's next? You. What is a Tunyon? A torrent onion? Does this guy browse the dark web? It's probably the best joke that I've made all night.
Ready?
I don't do well when these games exhaust me.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Shut up. Oh, is this supposed to be like the stair segment from X4? There wasn't enough alcohol in these things. I'm having a red Zapaleo. What I picked up this week. Oh, she's dead. See ya, fucker.
Try again. It's your
Here goes
Oh,
nothing.
great. Where's that come out? Get to the end of this, please.
I won't give up.
Nope. Never mind. So what if one of them dies? Is it just like a permanent death? I'd imagine having to save all the replicas without letting one of them die.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Shut up.
Leave it to me.
I don't want to be sober playing this game. Funny, it's a funny playthrough that I absolutely love rewatching. Lucas Gilbertson, the guy who voices Zero in Mega Man X8, actually did a playthrough of Mega Man X8. I don't think he finished it, but he's the voice of Zero in X8, and he played through X8 once on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel, I think, is called Hermit Sherpa, but his playthrough still should be up. But like a quarter of the way in, he starts pouring heavy glasses, and it's fun. It's funny to watch Zero. He literally voices as Zero when he's playing it. It's funny to watch a drunk as fuck Zero playing his own game. And one of the funniest videos I've ever seen on YouTube is Lucas Gilbertson as Zero singing "Oh Holy Night," the Christmas Carol song. And he's drunk off his ass while he's singing. And it's one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen. I wish more voice actors who voice the roles in their games did playthroughs of the games that they voice acted in. It's awesome that he acknowledged it. He still does a lot of stuff on his YouTube channel too. Like, he's still active now. Shout out to my boy Lucas. Alright, we done with that tirade? No.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me?
Now what?
It's your
Here goes nothing.
I've been playing this mostly with the D-pad too, so that's probably also why my thumb's so blistered.
leave it to me. Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Head is his weak point. Well, how do I shoot that? How do I shoot his head thing? Oh, it's in 3D! I didn't fucking realize that! I didn't realize the segment was in 3D! That would have been nice to know. Fucking asshole. And we gotta start from the bottom. Great. Fucking nice.
Axel, can you hear me? Zero.
Fucking fantastic. I love this game. Hold on. No. Beer break.
Try again.
Yeah, no, I didn't fucking realize I was supposed to be going in circles.
Can you hear me? Zero. Can you hear me? Zero.
Just so I don't hear that every 5 fucking seconds.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me.
Okay, why am I moving so slow?
It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
leave it
switch.
to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Oh, finally. Oh, don't tell me we're at the boss fight already.
Ready?
Nah, no. Good.
Can you hear me, Axel?
What? Stop calling me, stupid bitch. Nobody shuts the fuck up in this game.
Can you hear me, Axel?
What? Fucking thing. Yeah, no shit. Stop telling me useless shit. All it is this game is nobody shuts the fuck up. What do I added this game for this week? Never mind if this was a half-ass decent whatever game this is. Ugh. What? What are you staring at? Oh, Christ. Oh. No. No, no. No, no, no.
Leave it.
Wait, what happened? Where did I go?
Here goes nothing.
I get this guy some fucking energy. Somebody get Zero a fucking Malort Guinness, whatever drink. Two beers is not enough for this game. What is going on with the camera? What's doing that? Wait, what was that? What was that?
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
Fuck this. Okay, whatever. I just fell back 50 fucking floors. I don't got anything else better to do with my night. Alright, you know what? The goal is, because this is taking fucking forever, the goal is just to get the thing Ironheart. You all know what you want to see in this. Oh, good. I died. Guess we get to do that all over again.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Shut up.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Shut up! This is it's gonna go on tomorrow too whenever we play. What the fuck are we playing tomorrow? I already forgot. Tomorrow won't be much better anyway. Ugh.
Here goes nothing.
Fucking thumbs. No, no.
Leave it. It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it.
Everybody, fuck off.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
I wasn't even this mad at PUBG. You saw me yesterday play PUBG 3D or whatever, and I wasn't even this bad. I was mildly irritated by the end of the game, but I wasn't this fucking bad. I'm pissed drunk now, and I'm fucking bad. But once again, can you fucking blame me? Can anybody at all get through this game sober? If Lucas Gilbertson couldn't get through X8 Silver, what makes you think I can get through X7 without having at least some sort of alcohol in my system? Alright, there we go. What was that? That art thing? God, I hate that the... Yeah, I hate that the,
Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Leave it.
Oh! God! It's circling this for fucking ever. When do I get any more upgrades?
Here goes nothing.
These fucking bats. Everything in this game.
Leave it.
Beat a small child after this is done.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it.
Here goes nothing.
I keep forgetting I can't double jump with Axel here.
Leave it.
But every time I double jump with Zero, the screen, the camera keeps going up. It feels like I've been going in circles for an hour.
It's your
Here goes nothing. Oh.
Where's the X button? Why does it keep eating my inputs? Stop.
leave it.
Ugh.
It's
Swear
your
to God, if I die at Zero. Yeah, I shouldn't play Zero. Yeah, this fucking part. Yeah, no, it keeps eating my X input! I can't fucking jump! God. Please. I ask for very little.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I'm dead.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
Fucking bullshit. Ugh. I'm letting so much of the alcohol get to my head. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be hearing anymore. Fuck this. No. No. Alright, this part for the up the bajillion fucking time. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a miracle. I'm out of that fucking mess. Fucking long was I in that spiral.
Around and around! Welcome to my silly stage.
Oh great, he's queer.
Here goes nothing.
Just in time for June. Happy fucking Pride Month, everyone. You had a whole goddamn month to be happy. I want one day. I want one day out of my life.
Okay, try again, huh?
And worse, he's German.
Okay,
South.
I get the picture. Let's get this over with.
Alright. Do I get the special weapon from last time? Good, I do. Didn't I select it? Press and hold for where? Oh.
Here goes nothing.
Need the bulletproof shield. Oh. Triangle. Isn't this supposed to be this guy's weakness? Is it seriously taking this fucking long?
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm much better off doing this anyways. Yeah, fuck the special weapon. I'm better off just blustering it. Ooh. Ooh, goodness to me. How much slower this is taking?
I won't give up. Time to switch.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing. Here I go.
It's your
Here goes nothing. It's so good.
Fine.
I make war, yeah? Around and around.
Oh my god, how am I still alive?
leave it to me.
Good, I died. I don't have to take those anymore, right? Oh wait, no, I actually got a power up. That's some merit, right? Alright, who and what?
Around and around! Welcome to my silly stage.
Oh, what am I doing? I can't believe that despite me being somewhat plastered.
What? So funny? But I tried so hard, so hard. Okay, try again. Around and around.
Despite me being somewhat hammered, I can still somewhat comprehend
Let's get
this
this over.
game.
Aw.
Warning! Warning!
2 beers is not enough. A minimum of 4.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Here I...
What if the shield actually does anything? Yeah, it is doing a little bit of damage, but it's probably so much more worth it. Just to fucking bust through this guy.
Time
Leave it to me.
It hurts so much!
Here goes nothing.
Busted this guy the whole way through. Why? And I said this was an easy game.
It hurts so much! It hurts so much! I make war, yeah? It's so cool!
I won't give up.
It bundles me, yeah?
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It bundles me, yeah?
It was easy. It was comprehensible at the beginning of the game. You're the boomer here. You remember when this game came out. Wait. Okay, so that's the goal. Well, if I can get out of this pattern, yeah.
Here I go!
Probably the best I've done so far. Okay, so the special weapons just do fucking nothing.
Here I go!
Here goes nothing.
This is bullshit.
Here I go!
Well, if the special weapons do nothing, then what's the point of even using them?
Here I go!
getting any closer at this. Oh god, it's not even doing any fucking damage. Yeah, the shield is not even doing any damage to it.
Leave it at me.
Alright, be right back. I gotta pee again. Don't. Fuck. Alright.
Around and around! Welcome to my silly stage. Here goes nothing. Yeah, what? No funny? But I tried so hard, so hard. Okay, try again, huh? Around and around.
Okay, I get the picture. Let's get this over with.
Oh.
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing. Ah!
Leave it to me.
It burns! Here I go!
Try again.
Here goes nothing.
I'm a warrior! I'm a warrior! Around and around! It's so good! It's so good! I'm a warrior! I'm a warrior! Peter Piper! It's so good! It's fun to spin, yeah? It's so good!
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's
It's
so
your
Here
good!
goes nothing. Time to
Leave it to
switch.
me.
Around and around!
Warning! Warning!
It's your
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it to
switch.
me.
I'm a warrior! Around and around! It's fun to spin, yeah? Around and around! I'm a warrior! It's so good! I'll whip your butt! It's fun to spin, yeah? It's so good! Around and around!
It's your
Here goes nothing.
It's so good! It's so good! It's fun to spin, yeah? I'm a warrior! It's so good! I'm a warrior! I whip your butt! whip your butt!
Oh!
I make war, yeah?
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
It's so good! I make war, yeah? I whip your butt! It's Huddleston, yeah?
Here goes nothing.
It's Huddleston, yeah? I make war, yeah?
Oh!
It's Huddleston, yeah? I make war! It's so good! Either bye-bye! I make war, yeah? I make war, yeah? It's Huddleston, yeah? Around and around!
Whoop your butt.
Around and around! It's Huddleston!
Warning! Warning!
Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me.
Ah!
Around and around! It's Huddleston, yeah? It's so good! Around and around! Around and around! It's Huddleston, yeah? It's so good! Around and around!
Here goes nothing. Oh!
It's Huddleston, yeah? I make war, yeah? I whip. It's so good!
Oh!
It's so good! I make war, yeah? I make war, yeah? I make war, yeah?
Oh!
Around. It's what?
You didn't like it!
Oh my god, how long has my mic been out? Oh my god, has my mic been out this whole fucking time? I think my mic has been muted for like the last 45, whatever. Good, I was chanting racial slurs anyways. You're just out of it. No, well, first of all, I'm fucking drunk. Alright, what's this Neon Genesis bullshit?
My friends in Red Alert are all really skilled Reploids.
Except I heard they were mostly criminals.
No, they don't do anything bad. Well, at least most of the time.
Nice cover up one.
I'm serious.
Alright, so I was just talking to myself in the last 25 minutes. In other words, yeah, that was bullshit.
Suddenly? What do you mean?
Alright, we're just gonna get to the last stage of this, because this is all I can take. I don't care if we beat the boss or whatever. I already fucking hate this. My thumbs are fucking bleeding. Alright, let's get to what you wanted to be here for. I did not think that these stages would take this fucking long. Oh. We haven't even done the stage where you go upside down in 3D. Was really looking forward to that one, right?
Can you hear me, Zero?
What?
Here goes nothing.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Oh.
Leave it to me.
Can you hear me, Zero?
No.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Shut up!
Can you hear me?
Shut up! Just fucking shut up. Please. I don't care what you have to say. Already gonna hear the worst of it by the end of this stage.
Try again. It's your
Here goes nothing.
I don't even know what the hell I got. That. Alright, well, Zero's almost dead. Fuck the Reploids. Oh, I'm dead. Bye, Steve. I hardly do it. Yeah, sure. If you want. I'll look at it after stream. If it makes me feel any better. Everyone's dead. No.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Shut up.
Leave it to me.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
No! I want everybody in this game. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, it's relentless. I can't fucking stand this, and we're only 3 stages in.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Oh.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Leave it to me.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me?
I don't know. Can you guys hear her?
Can you hear me, Zero?
I don't think you can hear her loud enough.
Here goes
I can barely hear myself think.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing. Oh.
Yeah, thanks. But you're my artist. Once we get to the boss, though, I'm turning it a full blast, just so you know how bad it is. Oh, who's this asshole?
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Leave it.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
Why? Why? Just fucking why?
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Honestly, forget what I said about playing as X. It's not even worth it. It would not be worth it to play as X to save this game any grace.
Leave it.
Here goes nothing.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
No! Come on! Ugh. Ugh. I can't believe I still have to play another game tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be an early stream anyways, because I gotta drop my mom off at the airport.
Can you hear me,
To
Axel?
work.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me,
This
Axel?
was acceptable.
Leave it.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Here goes nothing.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
Leave it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have much of that left.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
I haven't even made it past this part yet.
I won't give up.
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck.
Ready?
And fuck Steve, I hope he dies.
Can you hear
Playing
me,
like shit.
Zero? Can you hear me, 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 Zero?
Yeah, but I don't want to pick up the phone.
Here goes nothing.
I'm a bitch of an ex-wife.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
Fuck you, Steve. Deserve to die. Everybody deserves to die in this game. Good and bad.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
We go again. And again. And again. And again.
Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Fucking mad.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Not even halfway through the stage yet. This is enough for anybody to go mad.
Leave it to me.
The Brazilian one?
Here goes nothing.
It's anything better than this, I'll take it. What am I doing by doing this?
Leave it to me.
Hi, Jim. Oh my god, this might actually be the first I've ever made it. Just pass. Oh, please, please let me save from here.
Ready?
Fucking falling apart. No.
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, the best part about this being in 3D. Now I can just easily skip these guys.
Ready?
I don't have Regin Shu because I skipped the Splash Warfly. Do I have it? Oh, I do. Well, never mind.
Here goes nothing. Time to
Leave it
switch.
to me. Try again.
What, that doesn't replenish life? Oh wait, no, Slash Warfly's weakness is the Jinshu thing. I'm not done until we get to play Lionheart. I came to get what I set out for.
Ready?
I don't care what it takes.
Can you hear me, Zero?
We're not done until we get to play Lionheart. No. You kidding me?
Ready?
Can you hear me, Zero?
I don't even know what the power-ups are that up. Why? Oh my god. Is it almost over?
Try again.
Oh my god. Yes, here we go. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Y'all ready for this, folks? Yes, my sentiments exactly. That's what it feels like playing this
So,
game.
You're that Hyanard. You've been diagnosed with a malfunction. You must come with me.
Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering.
This whole game is causing
And
suffering.
if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
The sickness is already in its late stages. I don't think he'll come.
Warning!
Yeah, I don't think he'll come either.
Warning!
Alright, you ready?
Can you hear me, Zero?
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Ah!
Burn to
god, he's up there!
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Warning!
My god!
Can you hear me, Axel?
Leave it to me.
Can you hear me?
The weapons! They do nothing!
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Try formation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground!
Here goes nothing.
Burn to the ground!
Oh my god!
Burn to the ground! 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 Burn!
Leave it to me.
You too! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground!
And the game is slowing down. The fucking game is slowing
It's off!
Why we do that one more time? As if I haven't had enough tonight! As if the alcohol hasn't already gotten to my system.
So, you're that high and you've been diagnosed with a malfunction. You must come with me.
Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering. Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
The sickness is already in its late stages. I don't think he'll come.
Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Zero?
Burn to the burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Try formation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Try formation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
My god, which one is it?
Burn to the ground!
Here goes nothing.
Try formation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the
Which one is it?
Try formation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Try formation! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
No, I don't, because I skipped the other guy just to get to this guy.
Burn to the ground!
Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Hero?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Can you hear me,
Burn to the
Hero?
ground! Burn to the ground!
God, get up!
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Here goes nothing.
Burn to the ground! 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 Burn to the Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Leave it to me.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
I've almost forgotten how to play this game at this point.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Has this game made its point already? You think this is enough? You think this is a little excessive?
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn!
This might be the first game I've played in a while that has made me go fucking insane like this. And the worst part about it is, this is actually kind of working because I have half his health down.
Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Hero?
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Can you hear me, Hero?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the Try formation!
Here goes nothing.
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
I'm literally just mashing all the face buttons hoping that it works.
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Leave it to me.
Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground!
I've already lost track as to which one's the real one.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Try formation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Try formation! Burn!
Why can't all three of them just take the same amount of damage?
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
I'm legit actually getting better. Oh my god. And we're well past the 3-hour mark anyways. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I'm legit lightheaded. No, forget about saving. Fuck this. I know where to go.
What am I fighting for?
I know where to go. That's enough. That is more than enough. Holy fuck. Yeah, Bubsy 3D was only mildly irritating until the very end. This was painful on stage fucking 1. I couldn't bear any more of this after stage 1, but it just went on and on and on. Oh my god, I'm gonna be hearing that in my nightmares tonight. Fuck, Dasher was right. Well, you know what question I'm gonna fucking ask now? What the fuck happened? What happened with this game? Okay, where is it? Yeah, for all ages, intents, and purposes, we need to figure out what happened with this travesty of a game. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Matt Mickelson. Fucking loads. No, it crashed. Good. I don't have to figure out what happened. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. I can't hear myself think anymore. I legit cannot hear myself think. I'm so fucking lightheaded, and it's not just the game or the beer.
I'm not even going to try to come up with a clever intro here because this week's game comes from a particular publisher that we're very familiar
Capcom's had a
with
lot
here
of
at What
fuck-ups in their day,
Happened,
but
and
this
I'm
was
so
by far one of the worst.
Tired. This is like the 8th or the 9th and a half time I've done this, and it's all because of one little yellow and blue logo that won't let me stop! Seriously though, I have a lot of respect for Capcom.
Who's had more fuck-ups, Capcom or Konami?
Given us over the last 30-some years. Unfortunately though, to have lasted for 30 years, well, you need to churn out a lot of sequels, and just
I need to let my
sequels tend to lose their way. And few Capcom properties lost their way harder and more constantly than the Blue Bomber. And in this particular instance, his distant cousin slash
They gave up classic Mega Man to shell out how many more Mega Man X sequels?
I long stopped paying attention to the franchise after X4, which was the peak for me as a fan.
And me.
It was the only one that contained... I mean, the regular Mega Man series kind of burned itself out with derivative sequels, so it's natural that the same would befall X. Therefore,
yeah, and it only took 8 goddamn years
after its PlayStation
after X or after Mega Man 8 came out.
Jaunt through the information superhighway to find out that oh no. Oh no, oh no. What happened? Well, it all starts with X6, really. After a lot of really similar sequels getting pumped out almost yearly...
Wasn't X5 or X6 supposed to be like the final one?
Capcom were running out of steam. Among all the 2D games in the
Wait, wasn't that
franchise,
X5 or
X6
X6 planned as the
often
last one?
pegged as the weakest. While North American and European
Yeah,
numbers
X5.
from that era are hard to pinpoint, in Japan, sales were dipping with every new entry, with X5 having topped out at around 215,000 copies, whereas X6 barely crawled over the 100K mark. Those numbers, however, were still healthy enough to spur Capcom to greenlight more sequels, try to act surprised. And while not even close to what Resident Evil was selling,
I'm
it was
honestly
clear
surprised that they had the
X6 was
audacity to
made
make one more
fast
Mega Man
and
X after
cheap,
this.
so it didn't need to be a blockbuster. One other potential reason as to why there was a downtrend in interest was that X6 released at the end of 2001, more than a year into the PlayStation 2's life, which was taking the world by storm. The Mega Man X series was still sticking to its 2D roots, so it probably looked archaic to the eyes of new fans and the press.
The audacity.
Oh, how they would come to regret that perception. This dip in sales was enough to cause Capcom to change course. It was time to bring X into the 22nd century, or, the 21st century. It was time for him, Zero, and the rest of the Maverick Hunters to go 3D. Now, unlike some other series...
Why exactly they didn't do this on
like
PS1?
Castlevania and Bubsy, Capcom had already
Subtle.
seen success transitioning to 3D. Hell, there were already 2 highly regarded Mega Man Legends games, so things
And
were
Tron
looking
Bonne.
up. But this is also where things were looking down, because some
poor
behind-the-scenes
Bull, that's stuck on the
changes were
moon.
happening at the company, as the shepherd of the Mega Man franchise, Keiji Inafune, had stepped away from the X series. See, X5 was the last one he worked on in any serious capacity, as he wanted to focus on other projects. Now, bit of backstory real quick. X5 also happened to be the one where Zero gets killed off, which was at Inafune's behest. But in spite of that, the fire
I think he got killed off in the first game.
was going to be returning.
Whether he wants to or not.
I'd always planned to make Zero come back to life in the Mega Man Zero series, but then X6 comes out sooner from another division, and Zero comes back to life.
This
in
loud
that,
enough for you
and
guys?
I'm
Can you
like,
hear
what's
it?
this? Now my
Can you
story
hear
with
me,
Zero
guys?
doesn't make any sense.
Can you hear me,
Zero
Zero?
Back to life 2 times.
Well, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
Capcom were restructuring all their internal teams, something I covered pretty heavily on the Flophouse files. And it was this new studio that the keys to
Did I have played
Red
X6
Armor
before
were
this to
given.
understand what happened with
Unfortunately,
X7?
Studio 3 just couldn't get it together, as the titles they were pumping out leading to the release of X7 weren't exactly things you'd want on your resume. They did have some staff that worked on X5 and X6, but after the shakeup, the titles coming from the team
Which studio
were
did this?
a bit Dino Stalker, Procast Sports Fishing, the GameCube classic Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse, and finally a PS2 version of Dino Crisis 3 that was cancelled, which is fucked. I swear every time I talk about a Capcom game on this show, it makes me realize I'll eventually have to talk about another Capcom game on this show.
What else have these guys made?
You can probably already
Well, they made
see
Resident Evil
that
0.
The studio was obviously a little on the wobbly side.
I thought these were the guys who made
Very
Final Fight
established and well-known
Streetwise.
franchise, and the series' long-standing producer was moving on to other things. So it's no surprise that I'm writing this very episode of what happened right now about this game.
What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
With Inafune's departure, some of the producing duties were handed over to Tatsuya Kiribayashi, who had just been promoted.
So, preemptive guess, they couldn't make a decent Mega Man game because the guy behind the Mega Man series left and they gave it to an inexperienced team. Is that what I'm doing a preemptive guess for before we go any further? Is that the case for most studios who they can't make a decent game without their creator? Mighty number 9.
As part of his move to Studio 3. He was previously a programmer on the aforementioned GameCube smash hit Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey. Now, in the start of X7's development, Inafune was consulted on one thing.
Probably as much as
only, the design
Sega's
for the new
fuckery
character
against Sonic
Axel, the,
based on
Poochie of the Mega Man
based on Yuji Naka's personal vendetta
Maybe
against
what I did was
everything.
wrong, but like we were a perfect team, don't you think?
No.
When we kicked that big dude's butt, I thought, yeah.
Axel was the first of many changes the team wanted to make, and for whatever reason, one of those was to push X further into the background, despite his name being the only one on the box. The storyline
That's what I was
justification
saying.
for this was that X retired from the whole Maverick hunting jazz into more of a support.
You know what? I give it probably one more point if the game wasn't even named Mega Man X7. Like, if they named it something different, you know, like how there's Mega Man X Command Mission on GameCube. Like, it's its own turn-based RPG, but it doesn't follow the simple line of, like, what a regular Mega Man X game. If this was, like, a spin-off starring Zero instead of Mega Man X in the title, maybe it probably would have been branded a little bit better. But, like, the fact that this is a mainline entry in the Mega Man X series, when people were already burned out by entry number 6, shows that this was probably destined to fail regardless.
support role, and thus a cooler, younger, and louder hero was positioned as the main protag in his stead.
We got a zoomer for this
So,
game.
where's X been lately? I haven't seen him around.
Now, if you think I'm kidding about Axel being created simply to be the cooler, younger hero, well, here's this quote from Kitabayashi where he says that Axel was created because they wanted a cooler, younger hero. He's young, he's running away, he's like the new, younger character of the group, and that's why I wanted to put him in there.
Yeah,
Axel
after Zone of the Enders, I'm not having that
not
shit
a
anymore.
cannon, but a gun. It doesn't shoot lemons, it's just a gun. I guess Production Studio 3 felt that
The gun is good.
Zero, back from not being dead, is the second playable hero, and both can be swapped in or out during the course of a stage. This was all done to freshen up the series. New console, new perspective, new gameplay systems,
I'm glad that they
new
brought
hero.
Zero back
That
to
makes
life
sense,
again,
given
but the fact that they had to do
rut
it twice
games had
before
found
kind of
themselves
pissed me
in,
off
but
too.
it's never the smartest move to lock the title hero behind a fetch quest. If you collect/save 64 of 128 Reploid hostages throughout the game, then X finally gets added to your team. I mean, why not just have that be Zero? Makes a bit more sense. Why X? Look, his face is right front and center on the box. Anyway, those big changes continued with a befuddling mix of 2.5D stages and 3D stages that were clearly designed by a madman. They also happen to be the cause of the lion's
God.
share of ire that X7 has earned.
Couldn't
This
imagine
was
doing
all
that
due
stage.
perhaps to the team's inexperience with fully 3D games, or
And I fucking called it. Come on, let me hear it. Let me hear my applause. I fucking called it.
a hesitation to move the X series into that new scary dimension. But
So
regardless,
just like
the
Devil May
choice
Cry
was
2.
to anchor the camera at an awkward angle, almost as if it was being shot
Main
from
guy
a
leaves
ceiling-mounted
Main guy
security
leaves production.
case.
They give it
This
to
would
somebody who's
result in many
inexperienced.
enemies and hazards popping up at the top of the screen at the last second, making rooms harder to react to when compared to the 2D.
Hence
bits.
that pumpkin
The game also
stage.
instituted an auto-targeting system.
Tornado
Neither
Tunyon, whatever it
targeted nor
was.
did it automatically. Well, I mean, it did, but it actually just did it way too much. If you're squaring up against one enemy, then it's fine, but the introduction of multiple enemies attacking all at once in the crazy world of 3D space would make it near impossible to shoot what you wanted.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
Things didn't improve.
This game
with
causes
Zero,
violence.
Who can only attack via
You not heard me for the last 3 hours screaming a lung out.
The other two. I mean, it's nice that the experience is equally miserable for everyone, but I don't have a way to finish that sentence. Zero's playstyle always kind of worked well enough in 2D, but when placed in a 3D environment, just nah. A lot of these issues.
I didn't think
and
I'd constantly have to
decisions
switch
might
back
been
between Axel and
alleviated
Zero
given
so
enough
much.
Polish and iteration, but as luck would have it, the team on X7 got a bit too ambitious, spending a lot of time on other stuff that didn't quite work out. In a 2003 interview, another producer who had worked on the X series before, Tatsuya Minami, confirmed that they were working on something that the X universe hadn't ever attempted before: multiplayer. With the inclusion of so many other characters in the game, we decided to make it possible for two people to play at once. Capcom
And
even
here we are in the
advertised
future with Mega Man
multiplayer
X
in
Dive.
press materials, meaning it was definitely going to be a full-fledged planned feature, but for reasons...
God, could you imagine? Oh, first of all, if this game had multiplayer, I would drag Adam into this square one. You're not leaving this alone. You're not leaving this to me alone, Adam. All right. But second of all, could you imagine how pissed off this would be, or how many people would be pissed off even more if this was multiplayer? I mean, first of all, it'd make an amazing drinking game. This game can't be played without some sort of alcohol. I refuse to believe it. Nobody can play this game while at least some bits of being sober. But good lord, can you imagine how much more frustrating this game would be if not only was it multiplayer, but they had a friendly fire as well that you could hit your enemies like Battletoads.
I wasn't quite able to nail down. It was
I can only
cut
imagine the
or
torture.
deleted. Now, typically, multiplayer modes from this era were usually things tacked on in the latter half of development. Oh, we have some time to slap this together, so why not? But the fact that this was eventually axed probably meant they simply didn't have enough time to get it to work smoothly.
Or that they knew better.
The rest of the game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's entirely possible that figuring out the headache that is the third dimension and the multiplayer thing resulted in less time given to designing the Mavericks that Zero, X, and the other guy had to hunt down. While Mega Man veterans probably know them well enough, for the casuals out there, do you remember Vanishing Gungaru, Ride Borsky, Wind Crowrang, Splash Warfly, Snipe Anteator, Tornado Tunyon, an actual onion, Soldier Stone Kong, and Flame Hyenard. Do you remember Flame Hyenard?
Oh, do we ever?
We also can't forget the extremely forgettable
I'm not gonna be able to
he's
sleep.
just Sigma. Again, as if that's not bad enough, perhaps due to pressure to get the game done to capitalize on the PS2's booming popularity, X7 was notoriously buggy. It was plagued with a lot of tiny but annoying gameplay issues that resulted
Well, that's
in
no
a
surprise.
less than ideal experience. I mean, aside from all the clunky 3D stuff. These bugs included, but were not limited to, incorrect crushing damage applied to the collision of certain harmless walls, which would kill X0 or the other guy just by brushing up against them. The whole aspect of powering up your trio was fundamentally broken. Since you only get X roughly 70% into the game, Zero and the other guy would be ludicrously unbalanced with the power-ups they had gained up to that point. Power-ups that can't swap between the three, leading X to feel weak right off the bat. He is, however, supposed to take less damage than Zero due to his armor, but sometimes when you swap between the two mid-level, the game still thinks you're Zero, so X takes the same amount of damage even though he shouldn't, and then there's many, many, many other things.
Oh boy, we're only, what, halfway through this?
Things, is it really a surprise that X7 is one of the worst reviewed console Mega Man titles ever, I think? Outside of DOS ports, of course. In its review,
You guys know they ported Mega Man X1 to DOS as well? I have that CD somewhere.
I think that Mega Man X7 would have been better suited staying 2D, but until Capcom realizes that the better action-orientated 3D titles allow you to manipulate the camera wholeheartedly, future installments of the series will likely run into the same problems that this one did.
They were honestly, knowing what we do now with the rest of this video, they were honestly almost better off making a new Devil May Cry game featuring Zero as a playable character in the background. Like a new Devil May Cry with X and Zero just kind of as cameo characters, kind of like what they do with Dreamcast games. That would have been a way more fun experience to play with than what I just witnessed for the last 3 hours. Mega Man X1 DOS. Yeah, it's a very weird port. It sounds very weird and the physics are very weird, but it's actually kind of like exclusive. It might even be abandonware, considering that I think like the Legacy Collection ports now port over the Super Nintendo version. But yeah, it did have a PC port in '95. But yeah, they could have put X and Zero in any other hack and slash game, especially maybe even Devil May Cry, and that would have been a more enticing atmosphere.
Many websites and magazines also took the time to dump on the game's voice.
I also have
which
X3.
today is
I have
a
X3 and X4 on
staple
PC as well
and banner
too.
to which the community
X3
always
is
rallied
a port of the
Me and
PlayStation
Zero
Saturn
make a
version.
great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
Are you mad? You have no business as a hunter.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine to me. The underlying feeling was that the 3D sections were so bad that they single-handedly brought down the entire experience. So don't be shocked that Capcom took quick action to course correct.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of
That
it.
was just stage 1.
Down in Japan, the game actually sold slightly better than X6, no doubt bolstered by the franchise's first appearance on the PS2 and it going 3D, well, it kind of going 3D. So despite that small increase in sales, shortly after X7's release, the keys were yanked from Production Studio 3 and handed to Production Studio 1, who around that time were making games like Resident Evil Outbreak, Monster Hunter, and Beautiful Joe, so yeah, slightly more stable hands. Even with X8 stripping out a lot of the 3D elements, focusing more on a 2.5D style and smoothing out the experience overall, it was still met with a degree of apathy. It had a really similar graphical style to X7, a lot of the same characters, story, and since it was released just a little over 1 year later, it wasn't really on a lot of fans' radars. So critically,
Funny thing, they actually released the US version of that first before it hit Japan.
but sales-wise, it was a massive plunge. Lifetime Japanese numbers wound up being in the neighborhood of 35,000 copies, a 69% drop.
Nice.
Nice. This was probably due to a lot of factors. The negative reception left over from X7, the fatigue from constant sequels, and just a lot of other genres and franchises giving gamers things that Mega Man wasn't really offering.
Let me, when did Mega Man X8 release in the US? I think December 2004. Yeah, early December 2004. Do I need to remind you guys how stacked of a lineup the month of November 2004 was? Never mind those 3 titles on screen, but let me see what released in November 2004. That basically killed this. I know Half-Life 2 came out that fall. Yeah, here we go. So, what released the month prior to Mega Man X8's release in the US was Counter-Strike Source, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Minish Cap, Bejeweled 2, EverQuest, Mario Power Tennis, Jak 3, Metroid Prime 2, Need for Speed Underground 2, Mario 64. Yeah, the whole DS lineup launched. Oh yeah, and some minor MMO you might have heard of. I don't know if it still goes under the radar. Yeah, some game called World of Warcraft released in November 2004. That game is still going on strong with a couple billion players. Yeah. Mega Man X8 didn't stand a Chinaman's chance.
This is one of those classic tales of a classic franchise going through those first fumbling steps towards change, and it just didn't work out in the end. Capcom's priorities were drastically pivoting. Fighting games and Mega Man were getting less and less care and attention.
Oh yeah, this was in the middle of a fighting game drought.
Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, and Onimusha were the ones getting all the funding, time, and experienced staff. It was the wrong
Yeah, this was the start of the Mega Man drought.
The wrong time, and it's really just as simple as that. Nowadays, well, outside of some appearances in fighting games and Tekken, I guess, 8 was the last time we saw X-Zero and the entire 22nd century in a brand new game. Unless you count X-Over,
and X-Dive now.
I don't, and I never will. If you're aware of any other massively...
How long has it been since X8? 20 years.
In the comments below.
Well, 19, but next December is 20 years.
Twitter or entered through the boss gates of the Flophouse.
At least we have X-Dive offline.
Time, and thanks for watching.
My God. What a fucking train this has been. I think the alcohol has passed through me. So I think to end this all off, who is even online now? Let's have one more I'll watch it off stream. I'm a little bit tired and frustrated. Can you tell that this has been an ordeal? You know what's even the worst part? We still have one more game to do after this. Tomorrow's game is probably going to be the toughest one yet. It's the one I'm looking forward to the least, considering it was actually planned as the series or the season finale. Had this season gone on longer than I did. but I need the night to think about it. All right. Well, Kyle's doing virtual play. But there's one last thing that I want to show you guys before we take off, and while I still have a little bit of alcohol in me. Remember how I said Lucas Gilbertson was the voice of Mega Man, or he was the voice of Zero in Mega Man X8, and that he has a YouTube channel? Let me plug his YouTube channel if you guys want to go watch him. If he's still around. He's still around doing stuff. I don't know if he's on any other social media, but let me look. Yeah, here we go. Has he posted anything? I don't think he's posted anything. Okay, yeah, the last thing he posted was 3 years ago, but this should be his YouTube channel. But there is one thing I think buried somewhere in here that somebody made an animation of, where he voices Zero, but yeah, he voices Zero, but he's singing "Oh Holy Night" while shit-faced hammered, and it's one of probably the 10 funniest videos I've ever seen on YouTube. So to end off tonight, let's watch a drunk Zero sing "Oh Holy Night." This is one of my funniest videos I've ever seen.
This is oh holy night. Oh holy night, the stars are
That's actually Lucas Gilbertson.
It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Truly he taught us to love one another till he appeared and the soul felt his word. Oh, yonder breaks a weary world rejoices for yonder.
I'm already laughing my ass off.
A noon, glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels'
Lucas, please.
voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Merry Christmas, Mom. Night divine. Oh, night. Oh, oh.
When did they get to the part with the bells?
I thought you'd like some bells. I thought you listen to the beautiful bells. Ding dong doom.
Oh my god.
The third till he appeared, Mom, and the soul felt its worth, Mom. Your night, a weary world rejoices for new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. This is my favorite part. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, oh, night when Christ was born. Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Jesus. Merry Christmas, everyone in the whole continental USA. I love you. And Merry Christmas. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, oh the song's too long.
What am I fighting for?
Let's go see what Kyle's up to. Where the fuck is Kyle? Thanks so much, guys. Probably 1 o'clock tomorrow. I know it's early, but I got stuff I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta take my mom to the airport. I'm done. This has been one of the most insane nights I've ever had on stream. Okay, please, before I have an aneurysm. Take care. Good night. Drink a lot of beer and have a fun hangover. Okay. Love you all. Bye.